Hey everybody, this is Niall,
This is Riley.
and we are watching Simon Trill for the first time in a very, very long time.
Very long time. We just decided to revisit this after
Yeah, I admit I had to throw this together and edit it to put it on the channel, and I had to rewatch it to make sure that we weren't going to completely embarrass ourselves more than we normally would when showing this to people. But yeah, we put a lot of hard work into this. How much of it do you remember?
I remember a little bit of it. I mean, I think it was a really good experience, and it was really, really fun, and it was just a really, I don't know.
A lot of this is actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is one of the two movies that we made that actually had a theatrical release.
Yeah, kind of. I guess you could say theatrical release. We made videos of them. We gave them out to our family, friends, and just showed them all over the place. It was super fun.
We planned that. We made this. We shot this in 2 days. 3 if you count the day that we got the car stuck in the ditch.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was fun. The budget was like $22 and a bucket of chicken.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And some chocolate sauce or something.
Yeah. I don't know what we spent the rest of the money on. I just know that we always be like, all right, we have $22 to do this, man. $22. This is the music of Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula, by the way. Music we did not make or buy, and we don't own at all.
I had no idea what music you used. Kind of did most of the work. I was just kind of doing the thing, reading the lines.
See, what I find the most funny about this scene is that when you look at the way we're built, we look nothing like we did back then. Like, you're taller than me, and I'm way skinnier than that. But now I'm looking at this, we really should have switched roles.
Definitely. I don't know why. I know, and I remember, I wanted to be this so bad. I was like, this is going to be so cool. I'm going to wear a hat that doesn't fit me, and I'm going to wear a shirt. I'm going to wear your shirt. And
Yeah. I guess.
One quarter the size of you.
Exactly, but I wrote you as the intimidating one, and I'm like the scared, wimpy one. Like, look at this.
Hey,
I love this line.
where'd you find this?
God. Do you remember the name of this guy?
Johnny.
Juan. Johnny is the guy who's holding the camera. Johnny's holding the camera.
Yeah, that was.
And that's actually Johnny's hat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't remember Johnny very much. I don't remember Juan actually. I remember Johnny. Johnny was a cool guy. But we got stuck in the ditch with Johnny, and that was probably one of the scariest things.
We got stuck in the ditch for like several hours, and we passed it off because we didn't want to feel too bad about it. We was like, okay, we'll count that as location scouting. Like, we'll count that as a day. We just screwed around, got stuck in the ditch for a long time.
Nothing done that day except for maybe just some videos of us jumping over a ditch or something.
We might have bought the chocolate syrup that day. I'm not sure. I think we got lost on the way home.
That was probably like our first day, but I really liked putting together this part of the movie for sure.
This was fun.
Just because it was actually one of the only parts that was somewhat actually, really well angled, filmed, and good effects.
The only complaint is I probably should have known better than to record each and every step. Like, we cut away there, we could have cut back to me in front of the door, but no. We had to...
3 flights of stairs.
The audience had to know this was a 3 foot... Oh,
and now there's colors.
Guess what editor I'm using, folks. Definitely not Windows Movie Maker.
No.
Oh, God. Yeah, I wrote in the description a little bit about this. It was a nightmare that I had, and I woke up and I started writing it, and I wrote the script in novel format instead of like actual script. Look on the screen, El Super Beasto! El Super Beasto! Couldn't have the decency to turn off the freaking monitor before recording.
And then this apartment was just crazy.
I love how...
Did we film Night of Funny Frights in this one?
We did. We filmed Night of Funny Frights 1 and the trailer for 2.
Yeah.
Before we even had furniture in here. And I love, even though this says something more about me than the character, but this, rather big-looking, all-black dress... He has Mickey Mouse ears on his dresser. And a poster of Indiana Jones. He has a heart of gold. Okay, pause this, folks, if you want to read this part. Oh, never mind. Next part. All right, never mind. I got it wrong. I'm sorry about that. This is professional.
This part was really, really good. I enjoyed this. This was, I mean, it was really difficult, and it took us probably like 10 or 11.
Very difficult.
So many different shots.
I tagged on the bloopers to the end of this, so anything we want to talk about that we didn't get in time, we can just talk over the
Yeah, I
bloopers.
think it was something that was really cool for how old we were at the time, and I think it'd be something to revisit, to redo, and maybe put our own
Yeah,
ideas
maybe
to.
something we can revisit in a little secret
And
thing, a little
here
secret
it goes,
project.
here it
Yeah,
goes.
here it comes,
Up,
here it comes.
up, up.
Boom!
Oh, that was the
Angry mother!
She told me when I came back out here to visit, she was like, "Don't break any fucking
Yeah,
doors."
they're like, if you break
She
any
said-
doors,
I said,
you can't.
"You asked me to charge your video camera today," and she said,
You
"If
better-
you're getting your video camera out, you better not break any doors." We've broken 3 or 4 doors.
I do like that you tackle me and try to eat me in front of the sketchiest fan known to mankind.
We should have tried to find the owner of the van and me jump out of it or something.
Probably.
I
I
don't
mean, that's a pretty good shot. That was a good jump. I will give you that. That is a good jump.
Well, you just kind of caught me.
I mean,
See,
but
that was
still,
the
you
thing.
did leap for it. Like, you weren't afraid. You, like, lunged toward Nora. Hey, Nora. She was a good dog. El Super Bisto's gone.
Yeah, it's probably been a few days.
This is probably day 2. One day we did film all the way to, like, what, 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah,
We were just filming and then until we fell asleep every day.
I'll tell you this much. There is, like, 70% of this movie. Gotta love that autofocus. 70% of this movie that did not make it in the movie that no one will ever see again.
Yeah.
I have no idea where the footage went.
You know,
It's
I wish
gone.
we had footage of us sitting under the glass table and the wax spilling all over us.
That was fun.
We were just did random fucking spots the whole time. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll just bleep you out.
Yeah, at random spots the whole time, just kind of saying, what part are we gonna film next? You know? Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, that was the first time, like, I remembered, like stressing out about, like, okay, how are we going to film this in order? And then I realized, like, oh, you don't have to film this in order. By the way, this needs explaining. So, in the script, this is a coffin.
See, I don't remember that much. I haven't watched this video in so long.
We had a bathtub.
Yeah.
We didn't have a coffin. We had a bathtub. So, yeah, and in the script, I think he made a coffin out of household objects. But I think my mom was like, absolutely not. This is what you need to pause if you want to read it.
Yes,
You might
and
need to rewind.
5
too.
years. 5 years. I wonder how he paid his apartment.
Oh,
Yeah, we didn't know.
He
We didn't even know
paid
what
the
that
He's a
was
rich
at the
man.
time. We didn't even know what that was at the time.
No, we didn't even know rent was a thing. You could just die in your apartment, and
Yeah.
then you're there, you're a ghost.
Yep. All we did
And
was
so-
the only
Yeah.
what
Struggle.
No, the only thing we knew about rent was Tenacious D. That
Yeah.
people had to pay their rent.
The devil had to pay the rent. That's all we knew.
They seem to do. That's. I mean, I don't know about the.
I like how I named you Riley. Because when it came to naming your character, I just said screw it.
Well, okay,
This is done.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And that bear.
Well, this character is Riley. The character in the
Yeah.
beginning, that's the Shadow
Looking after
Man.
the apartment
Okay,
of one,
turn down your
Simon
speakers,
Trill.
ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god.
He is known to be one of the most powerful Zorax in
You
existence.
could probably pick this up on the
He
mic.
said
I
he will
remember
return.
when I did my voiceover, he
But
did
he
his right
disappeared.
afterwards, and I went away to go to the restroom or something like
I plan
that.
on
I didn't know
meeting
you
with him
ate the
one day.
freaking microphone while you were
Whatever I
talking.
save myself into.
It was-
Oh my god. No, you know, and he just kind of walks in. He just walks into the place, and now Simon's awake, and I thought that was really.
The smell woke him up. You know?
We could have done anything with this, and now I don't even know.
Don't you look like a 40-year-old investigator
Yeah.
of an ancient, animalistic demon thing? Okay, yeah, that one works. When all the electricity was supposed to be on. We left the bathroom light on too, but that's good for continuity because the last time we saw Simon, he didn't turn the lights off. And where did he go? How did we possibly do that?
And
I forgot. I felt like you're going the wrong
was
way.
it like awkward eye contact
Yeah.
with the camera?
Nope. There we go. And there's our, there he is. Me channeling Boris Karloff. Okay, well, coming up is one of my favorite punches that I've done and seen. We did that punch like 9 times.
Uh huh.
Here we go. Like, there's something behind me? Boom!
That was a good punch.
Yeah.
No, that was a good punch, and that was
Still
also
love
a
it.
hit. I think I don't remember how we did it, but I think we did it just like the very first theatrical people taught me how to do it. Just slap your leg, man. I think I just slapped my leg. It's a good one.
More Coppola's Frankenstein. You know, I had that shirt since like 2 weeks ago. Like I just threw it out.
Really?
Well, I mean, I
The
don't.
shirt that I was wearing.
Yeah.
That whole time, I don't even remember how long I was out there for. How long was I out at your house for?
You're at my house for 2 days. 3 days. We got this done in 3 days.
And it was a random thing too. It was just a random spurt because
You came over, yeah, and you're like, "What are we gonna do today?" I said, "Well, I wrote a script. We're gonna make a movie."
Yeah. And it was a good script.
Oh, and here's Riley's Oscar reel.
I just want to talk to you. Calm down. Calm down.
For your consideration,
Yeah, he's
Riley Babin.
Throw it up.
Okay, this I almost puked on. Because I don't know if you've ever mixed food coloring with maple syrup and then tried to gargle it.
Chocolate syrup.
Oh, yeah, chocolate syrup. It'd probably be worse with maple syrup.
Maple
but
syrup
yeah,
would
you
be very
don't
difficult.
do it because it's very disgusting.
Okay, so I was the Zorax first, then you turned into Zorax.
Yeah, and now I
Yeah.
just transferred it back into you.
Yeah.
And you're running away and you were dying.
Still with socks on. And
Of
that's
course.
why I fell there.
Because you had the sun. Oh, I thought that was an artistic choice.
Might have been.
The end? Absolutely.
Like,
Just like, so we gave ourselves credit. We watched some similar kind of horror film with these guys.
yeah, I want to give them a shout out. It's called Red Rum. And that's it. It has nothing to do with The Shining. Johnny, last name here. I forgot. We didn't know his last name. Various artists, which we do not claim we made. We do not claim we made the artists. No. We are not the parents of Ozzy Osbourne or Francis Ford Coppola's composer. None of them.
Not that you know of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go.
Now we're in the bloopers, so we can just go ahead and catch up on all other information that we wanted to say. We wanted. I don't know if I told you that I was going to start writing a script afterwards, and then this was kind of when I stopped like being productive for 3 or 4 years.
You're not boxing in this scene. There is no boxing.
Oh my god, I just cannot. My voice is just insane.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, you had
mine too. This is when I just needed to.
possession. You had to.
I honestly, in my head, I thought it was completely feasible to bend my arms backwards and walk out like a demon. And I could not understand why I couldn't do it. Also, your leg in the shot.
Pillow. You
Yeah.
also need a pillow to lay on.
What are you doing?
Oh man. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I may or may not be working on a sequel to Simon
And I
Trill.
think it would be really interesting just to see how much stuff we don't miss, and how much, just little details that we could put back into it rather
Yeah.
than.
Little callbacks to the original. But
Maybe I can wear some shoes this time.
yeah, what I want to play with is I want to play with the idea that Simon Trill doesn't actually exist. Like, it starts out with Riley's character. It starts out with Riley's character leaving.
Totally bugged. I know we didn't take any consideration into neighbors in these apartments.
Oh, not at all.
Apartment complexes, like running around.
They were very upset with us,
And,
I'm sure.
Senior scene.
we're screaming and yelling all the time. I never realized how loud we always were. We were loud and screaming and yelling and laughing.
Horrible. I feel very bad for them.
Asses off.
I want to go and apologize to each and every one of them.
Each and every one of them. Probably none of them live there anymore.
But yeah, it starts out with his character coming back from an insane asylum because for a reason that you won't find out until the end of the movie, and then he starts seeing Simon again, and Simon says, he tells him the story about the Zorak, treacherous power, and throughout the movie, you want to know, is this a fantasy movie where the demon is real, or is this guy who we saw come back from an insane asylum actually crazy? And is this because Simon eventually, minor spoiler alert, he starts making you do some crazy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be killing some people.
I think this is gonna be really interesting, and
It's going to be more of a slasher movie than this one. It's going to be more traditional horror than this one. Honestly, I was in my emo phase. I wanted to do a Twilight ripoff, probably. I just
I don't even know.
take out the romance and combine Dracula with Twilight with maybe some werewolf. Zorak, by the way. Why do we have to say this?
This was insane.
I love your response to this.
Oh.
She's going to be so...
And I wasn't really freaking out. But I literally
We didn't rehearse that, by the way, when we said possessed at the exact same time. I swear to God, we did not rehearse that.
no.
I know how to fix
And
it,
every
so
time I talk,
luckily-
I still talk to Mom about this all the time. How it's like, just like we were freaking out about this door, and it took us forever to put this door on, and it was probably so simple the way we put this door on, and we fixed it. And
No, we did not, actually.
You didn't
We
fix
didn't
it?
fix it. But there is a moment, I think we missed it, where you say, well, thank God I know how to fix it. Luckily, it would remain broken for the next, 6 months before we moved out there. The apartment complex was very upset.
you can put it down now.
The genius of Niall Odom, ladies and gentlemen.
I said you can put it down now. You can put it down. Put that shit down.
And I'm not even thinking, I'm like, oh, I'll take your word for it. Even though you're not looking at me, I should trust you, and boom. By the way, sponsored by Clorox. We're actually not. Yeah, well, we will be. If you want to pay us, pay us some Clorox money.
We've been
Yeah,
there
I'm
for
available for
10
that.
minutes.
Tried to take a nap in the bathtub.
Yeah, I remember I was half joking with this, but I was also like
It's just
very
a movie.
asleep.
We're up all night.
It's just a movie and now you're sleeping in the bathtub. That's just wrong.
We're up all
4
night.
o'clock in the morning for
Look at
sure.
school.
Yeah, no, and we we literally
Look at my big ass legs.
we bullshitted so much because I would be like, you've been sleeping in here for like an hour, but really you just got in there and I started filming. But
Yeah.
we just wanted to argue on camera. I don't know why, and
We did. That was the majority of our
Look at
first
yourself. Look
channel.
at yourself.
yeah, no, the majority of everything was just screaming and yelling at each other on camera
What did you do for a living?
and just laughing our asses.
what we would do.
Good time. I mean, that's just the best time, the best thing to do.
I slept in a
Filming
bathtub.
stuff.
Exactly.
Just have a
Yeah.
good time. I mean, that's all that really matters. I mean,
For about
By the way,
200
this
years.
is recorded on Halloween, which it should be. So we're about to head out to 17th Door. Go check out that video.
Can't lock the
17th door,
Simon Trill's dead.
Tustin,
That's nice.
California.
You can tell we ran out of shit to say because now we're plugging other videos. You can leave now. Like we're done. We're like it's you can get out and you can go click on another video. We're just gonna it's gonna be this for the rest of the time. See, still a good punch, even without the music.
Good punch every time.
Okay, and voice can't This is my mother yelling at me to take the dogs out.
Oh yeah, she was here some of it.
Look at you! Look at your dedication. You still fall in complete character. I loved
I
it.
think I hurt myself too. Getting up, I kind of just like beat my wiped my arms off like I was dirty, like a boxer or something.
Okay, that one that might have been a better punch. I feel like I should have used that one.
That was a good one. Is that not the one we used?
No, we used the other one. We used the first one.
Why do we mess up so many times? Like,
I think it's because you could see me. I'm looking at the camera right now because I'm stupid, and you could see me mouth lips work with me here because you needed to kind of like. I need you to work with me like I still gotta pick. Okay, listen very carefully. That was your head colliding with a glass candle and falling to the wood floor.
oh my god, I can't remember. I can't believe you remember stuff like that. I hit my head so many times in our videos.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Almost all the time.
Every video.
Well, thank you guys for watching. This has been NAO.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Appreciate it. We look forward to probably releasing a second Simon Trill at some point, or just a remake of it.
Yeah, a remake / sequel is what I want it to be. I'm gonna finish writing it, and then we're probably sometime next year.
Can never forget where it started.
Absolutely.
Really.
Not. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for the 3 people who made it all the way to the end.
Yes.
And happy Halloween. Although it's like November something by the time you're seeing this. Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Bye bye.